Come on, get up there. Alright, here we go. I'm just seeing if my stream is working or not. It is. Sound good. Everything's great. Alright. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this very delayed scare stream. I know I'm... it's been really hard not being able to stream, but as you can tell from the sound of my voice, it's still not 100% better, but I'm much better now than I was last week. And you know, I'm here now. Now I have my cat right there, my good luck charm. Yeah. Now, because I'm still not feeling good, this is going to be a bit of a shorter scare stream than what you guys are usually used to. I got 4 videos this time, and I'm not going to be reacting to one of those almost hour-long chills videos this time. But we got the other 4. We got we got King Frostmare, we got Fearsome Top 5, Sir Spooks, and Nuke's Top 5. So we still got all the other good ones. So the first one we're gonna look at tonight is from King Frostmare, the scariest videos you have never seen, number 2. I hope it's not one of these. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've seen these ones. Alright. Alright, so I hope you guys are all set. You know, get yourself a blanket, you know, wrap yourself around it, get some popcorn, get yourself a soft drink, and just sit back and relax, because we're here to watch some scary videos and hopefully not lose my shit. Because yeah, I try not to scream through these, because I don't want to wake up my daughter. But believe me, that one from my last one with that heat signature and on the thermal camera, getting up and charging at that investigator, I about screamed, because that scared the shit out of me. But I was able to hold my composure. But yeah, let's do this. The scariest things captured on video that we've never seen.
The following video was uploaded by DJ Mix, and he states that the security camera in his knee.
Already it's starting me off on a lie. A lie. I have seen this one. I may not have, you know, reacted to it on my channel before, but I was gonna put this on a previously created countdown that I decided to kind of scrap because I wasn't satisfied enough with it. But I have seen this clip. It's still pretty creepy, but I know it's coming.
Niece's bedroom has captured quite an eerie encounter. The girl tells her family about her imaginary friend a lot, but of course they never took her stories too serious at first, since with their young daughters.
Yeah, even if it was a spider web, where's the light source coming from? It just moved.
Now it's time to look at the latest upload from user Dino Nuggets, who, like many of you know, used to be living with a pretty scary shadow figure in his house. He tried to cleanse the place several times of this thing, however never succeeded. Even a priest could not rid of it. The only option for him was to move into a new place, to hopefully leave all of this scary activity behind.
It's binded itself to him. There's no getting away from it.
once and for all. Apparently, though, shortly after getting settled in his new house, something didn't seem right.
Hello? Hello? No, 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 no! No, no, no! Hello? 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 What do you want?
Yeah, all you ended up doing was giving him a brand new playground to play on.
Come on. Do you want from me? For the love of God, leave my house. Leave me alone!
It became clear that Dino is dealing with a more personal haunting here, having this shadow being following him, and also causing mischief in his new home. I'm curious to see how he will be dealing with this activity from here on out.
Dude, you can't help but feel bad for this guy, man. You just he's had to live with this for months, and then he finally is able to get the money together to move out of that house and get a new one, and it just follows him, man.
Are you in the market for an amazing Japanese steel knife set? A big thank you to Kamikoto Knives for sponsoring today's video. Kamikoto is producing durable and razor-sharp steel kitchen knives and tap into more than 800 years of traditional techniques.
Now, I know this might not come as a surprise to any of you here, but I'm not really a big fan of sponsorships or plugs in the middle of these videos, but I'm a knife guy. There's one time, me and the family, we went to Sam's Club to do some shopping, and there's this guy doing a demonstration on these brand new stainless steel knives, very sharp, and he was cutting them like effortlessly. And after he was done with the demonstration, he was like, "Who wants some?" I said, "Me." He's like, "Not surprised." Yeah, I'm a knife guy, but because I like to cook, and when I cook with like fresh vegetables and all that, I want a knife that can cut almost effortlessly. And so yeah, I see an ad like this, and I was like, "Tell me more."
from Honjo, Japan. Each blade is carefully crafted, perfected and inspected to ensure the highest quality, and their steel is directly sourced from Japan. And the best of it all, Kamikoto is so confident about their knives that each knife comes with a lifetime guarantee. Their knives are safely stored in a beautiful heavy-duty ashwood box, which not only looks very high quality, but it is also used by Michelin star chefs all over the world. They have a vast array of Japanese steel knives, such as this 3-piece.
And I also gotta point out they're imports from Japan, so and not to like throw out any like racial stereotypes there, but Japanese people, it really just any people of Asian ethnicity and all that, they're dedicated people. They are very dedicated people. They want to make sure that the quality of anything that they sell is high quality. So I'm already just willing to say sign me up. I trust these knives already.
Piece Kenpeki knife set, which comes with the Nakiri vegetable knife, the slicing knife, and this very handy utility knife. I still remember opening the Kamikoto knife box myself for the first time. I mean, who wouldn't love to cut their vegetables with this bad boy, am I right? Kamikoto is now running a Black Friday sale and is offering my viewers an extra $50 off on any purchase with discount code KingFrostmare. On top of our special offers, go to kamikoto.com/KingFrostmare to get your knife set and help support my channel. Now we are following the Foreman brothers once more to the housing of a supposedly haunted sheet company in Ohio. The complex was built in 1918 and was opening the now running off on any.
All right, kamikoto.com. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta bookmark this. I know. I'm a nerd. Freaking. Ooh, dang. Oh, I wish I had this kind of money to throw out there like that. All right. All right, enough shameful plugging or giving into the shameful plugging. Let's
purchase with discount code KingFrostmare. On top of our special offers, go to kamikoto.com/KingFrostmare to get your knife set and help support my channel. Now we are following the Foreman brothers once more to the housing of a supposedly haunted sheet company in Ohio. The complex was built in 1918 and was home to many of the sheet company's workers. When the company closed its stores in 1977, many of the 5,000 employees who were impacted by the sudden job loss decided to end their lives in the provided housing complexes, which many believe to be the reason for the reported paranormal sightings on the old premises. The Foreman brothers set up shop in different buildings and start their nightly investigation shortly after arriving at the scene. When Josh and Sean are investigating by themselves, it would appear like an apparition is making its way through the background, and it certainly wasn't easy to see at the time. But how else could we explain this? It does look like a torso though, doesn't it? Maybe one of the lost souls that is still roaming the old factory property.
you know, for one thing, that'd be a hard effect to create. And for another, I think that if they were to fake it, I think they would want to draw more attention to it than to stick it behind some guy's neck.
Who can say?
So either it's pareidolia, something that looks like a spirit but it isn't, or it's a spirit.
The following is an investigation that Dawn has conducted with her son, she tells me. I took a trip to visit my son in Washington State. We planned a trip to Manresa Castle, a beautiful historic hotel. When we first got into our room, the chandelier was swaying slightly, even though all the windows were closed. My son rented a room that was right below the attic room. That, according to the stories we've heard, was where a monk hanged himself back in the 1920s. I didn't see it at the time, but days later I was reviewing my footage after I got home and couldn't believe my eyes what we caught in the mirror.
Thank you so much. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. Oh no, I went back. It went up a little bit.
No, you do like a whipping sound.
Hi! Hi!
Yeah, when it beeped, it did it. Is this the monk or is this the fiance that has the broken heart?
What the kind of gestures is that? I'm sorry,
This is
I'm
quite
laughing more than I'm
significant,
scared.
as it would appear that a shadow apparition is responding intelligently to Dawn's and Israel's questions.
Or-
and
Or maybe it's said by just...
acknowledges that they could hear it via their spirit box. I find the movement of this shadow is quite similar to the recordings of the Lamb House, which is why I believe this video to be real. Could it be the monk, or perhaps another restless spirit that was communicating with the two? Certainly quite intriguing, I find. What do you think?
As my daughter would say, that's just silly.
I saw you. I saw you. Oh no, I went back. It went up a little bit.
Arm in the door.
The
or in
next
the mirror.
video was uploaded by the Spanish channel Breakman, and it was a video submitted by one of his viewers. Apparently, their CCTV camera had captured quite the chilling event unfold. The factory they work in is said to be extremely haunted for a very long time already, and shadow people apparently can be seen ever so often. Today something really creepy unfolded in the back of the factory, and a security guard had noticed it.
Why did he just... Huh, that looks weird. I'm gonna go check it out. What? Why would you get close to that?
Yes, you see that right. A dark shadow arm seems to be coming out of the tiny door space to the right and moving along the door. This is most definitely impossible, not to mention the heavy weight of the door, which is taking one of the employees quite a bit of force to open. It's one of the many creepy encounters in this factory that is unfolding on the regular. How can we explain it though? The space between the frame and the door is so small that nothing could be slid through easily to fake this video. So what's your explanation for this? More than a little bit unsettling, I find. And
Indeed.
thanks again to
Indeed, but
Breakman
yeah, at the same
for sharing
time-
this encounter with us.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why that employee felt the need to go and then look at it. Just, oh, that's interesting. Ooh.
The following is an eerie CCTV recording which was captured in a hospital in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and it was all over the news. At 3:30 in the morning, a receptionist can be seen getting out of the chair and, based on his reports, greeting an elderly woman that was coming through the door. And we do in fact notice how the automatic door is opening. The unsettling part, however, is that there is no trace of anybody entering. The man walks towards the entrance, detaches the security tape, and writes down the patient info.
What the
After finishing up, he seems to let the invisible person pass through and guides them towards the back of the hospital. Only moments later, another CCTV camera captures how the same receptionist is getting a wheelchair, which is stored right next to the elevators. He offers it to the invisible lady, but is seemingly getting rejected, causing him to return the wheelchair. As the hours go by, the man is wondering if the elderly woman got picked up after losing sight of her for quite some time. After checking, the hospital staff told him that they have not admitted anybody around that time and that nobody saw the elderly lady he was speaking of. They checked the patient registration and, get this, it turns out that the info belonged to a woman who had deceased the day prior.
Okay, what the Wow. Now, I'm trying to wrap my brain around how this could have been faked. Because each individual occurrence could be explained through some sort of a malfunction or a hoax or a prank and all that, but all of it combined and thrown in like this is way too much of a coincidence for it to not be considered real. I
So, was the man talking to a ghost here? How scary. Now we're taking a look at another unsettling recording, which was initially recorded by the CCTV camera for company. The girl in this video is explaining to us that the parking garage in particular to pretty frightening sightings and noises, especially at night, when she and her colleague are on their way to their cars after their shifts. They have seen strange shadow people walking the empty garage and even report to have heard their names being called, amongst other inexplicable noises. One of the security guards, however, might have caught one of these beings on the security systems one night, which freaked the whole staff out, to say the least.
Oigan, les voy a enseñar algo que pasó súper extraño aquí en el trabajo. Imagínense que hay un estacionamiento. Déjenlo volteo. Es este. Chequen esto, porfa. Y ahorita les anexo la evidencia.
It's the camel man. What the fuck is that?
It's quite hard to explain what we are seeing here. but some commenters believe that it looks like a floating torso, which is ducked forward a bit and floating past the elevator doors.
That's so
The security
weird.
staff does not believe this to be a light reflection or cobwebs of any sort, and also point out
Alright, before I continue on and before my wife falls asleep, I need to tell her about that freaky ass video just now. Ugh. Be right back. Yeah, her reaction was about the same as mine.
that this thing seems to have super tiny legs or thighs or whatever that's supposed to be.
You know what this kind of reminds me of?
A paranormal entity, perhaps.
For anyone that plays Dead by Daylight, at least in the earlier days of Dead by Daylight, there was a glitch that happened where if you rescued a survivor from the hook while the killer was there and all that, and you grab him and then let go, and then grab him again and let him off the hook, and all that, it would glitch to where the survivor would start hovering like that, running around the map.
Without any doubt, believe most of the staff. What's your explanation for this sighting? Quite mysterious. And given all the other weird incidents in the parking garage, it makes one wonder if this is real ghostly activity that they have captured here. The following encounter was shared by Kimberly Carlisle, and she tells us that this October, their camera, which is mounted outside of their porch and overseeing the driveway, might have captured something otherworldly. Capturing bugs fly past the lens is nothing extraordinary, but this night they apparently have received a motion alert, saying that a person was standing in front of their door. After watching the replay, they state that they were quite a bit speechless. It would appear that something is manifesting right next to the car, something that does certainly look quite a bit odd. The family had no explanation for this occurrence, and had never seen anything like it, if this was hot air.
Just realizing a mistake that I made. Need to turn the volume for the microphone down and the audio for the video up.
Where would it have originated from? Some say they can see the spirit of a woman with a child ghost floating right below her.
I am so sorry that I've been
Perhaps a nanny
today.
holding the hand of a child. The following clip was shared by Mojito, and he tells us that the man recording this noticed a strange moving cloud in the sky that appeared to be illuminating lights. He had never seen anything like it and decided to record immediately.
It's a cloud with lights in it. Moving weird. I've never seen that. Cloud got sparkly lights in it. I've never seen it like that. Moving weird. You see them sparkling lights in it. Never seen no like this in my life.
Literally the only thing that I can think of for that is it's a bunch of clear balloons with LED lights inside being driven and attached and being driven to by a drone. But who would do that? What would be their motive for wasting resources like that?
A lot of people speculate that this is one of the many UFO encounters that people can experience ever so often. Do you think that's the case here? Or do you have a better explanation for it?
It's weird.
Whatever the answer, quite intriguing footage.
You know, unless you're Mr. Beast, I don't see anyone wasting their time on something like that.
The next video
Okay. That was interesting. Alright. Wait. Alright, so before we begin the next one, 5 scary ghost videos that will haunt you tonight, I need to go get some more water, and I need to get some cough drops. That might help my voice a little bit. there. Display on? Okay.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. What you're about to witness are 5 scary videos of paranormal activity caught on camera. Number 1. TikTok user Cassandra moved into a new house with her boyfriend 5 years ago, and as they got settled in, weird things began to happen. Lights flickering on and off, their alarm being triggered by something they couldn't find, and even her phone calling 911 by itself in the middle of the night. But luckily for Cassandra, all this activity abruptly stopped shortly after it began and has since become a distant memory. Well, all these memories recently came flooding back when she was woken up at 3 a.m. to the sound of her gate banging outside.
Literally no wind.
Oh, did you see that? Figure right there. Can they see my mouse? Okay, they can see my mouse.
It's a person. Take a flashlight. Looks like a person.
As Cassandra aimed her flashlight out the window, she was shocked to see her gate moving by itself. And as she looked around the yard, her eyes eventually landed on a dark figure standing on the other side of her fence. This terrifying figure stood motionless as it menacingly stared back at Cassandra. But as she made her way to another window to get a better look, the figure was gone. So could this have been the entity that was originally haunting her home? Or possibly someone just getting their money's worth from their Halloween costume? You decide. Number 2. A woman named Deanna
I mean, this video did come out near and around Halloween, so...
TikTok is the mom to a young daughter who's been dealing with something concerning. For the past few months, her daughter has been telling her that someone is in her closet, and often referring to this person as a bad man.
Dad, Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet.
Well, recently, her daughter woke up crying in the middle of the night, and while comforting her, Deanna noticed a fresh scratch across her face. She decided to check the footage from the camera in her room to find out exactly what caused this, but instead, what she saw left her feeling uneasy.
Get your kid out of there.
While her daughter was asleep in bed, the closet door eerily unlatched on its own. It then slowly swung open, revealing no one inside. This shallow closet, combined with the things inside, leave no room for anyone to hide anyway. So could this door opening and the scratch on her daughter's face have been caused by who she refers to as the bad man? Number 3. Over on the Urbex Hill YouTube channel, a man named Chris bravely decided to venture back inside a place he refers to as the back rooms in real life. During his first exploration of this old abandoned building, something began affecting him, causing Chris to get sick. And when he later reviewed his footage, his stomach dropped at the sight of what he caught. Feeling brave, Chris began his investigation with extra caution, knowing there's something dark lurking inside.
I'm back. This is probably a very bad idea.
And as he made his way through the rotting halls, something bone-chilling was caught on camera.
You got guts, man. I would not have gone in there in the first place. So for you to go back, despite what happened to you the last time, dude, you got guts. Neither that or no common sense.
It's a weird noise in this room. That's creepy.
A disembodied male voice could be heard inside the room. Although Chris
I know, I thought I heard like chanting or something like that.
didn't hear this voice while recording, there's no denying that something was trying to communicate.
It's a weird noise in this room.
With his flashlight pointed ahead, Chris wandered down an ominous dark hall, unaware of what was about to happen.
Bones are still there. It's nasty. What the hell is that? Something's up there.
As Chris aimed his camera up towards a grate, something could be seen moving inside. This sudden terrifying movement sent Chris sprinting down the hall, and I don't blame him. But as Chris made it back up to ground level, his IR camera caught something absolutely terrifying. A ghostly white apparition was caught walking through the room downstairs. This misty, transparent figure moved from right to left before disappearing into the wall. And unfortunately for Chris, just a few minutes later, he would have a terrifying encounter with this entity.
I got the IR camera set up at the top floor.
I'm keeping my eyes on it on the down here part, because last time I just focused on up here and missed everything that was going on down here.
Yeah, those gotta be raccoons. I can hear them up there.
What the? Dude. Not cool.
Oh my god. What the f just happened?
As Chris took a seat, something violently threw him to the ground, knocking him out. And if we take a look at the footage from his IR camera, we can see this spine-chilling moment unfold.
I don't see anything there. No,
As he sat checking his phone, an unseen force abruptly yanked him to the floor. And Chris is a pretty big fella, so the amount of strength this entity had to have to make this happen is downright terrifying. Now, if you'd like to see more of Chris and his terrifying adventures, then make sure to check out the Urbex Hill YouTube channel. Number 4. A woman named Miriam from the Divine Creations TikTok account has dedicated her page to showcasing all of her artistic designs. And if you scroll through her TikTok, this is all you'll find. Well, besides one video that stands out from the rest. On November 3rd, Miriam received a motion-detected notification from her security camera. Out of curiosity, she took a look at the footage, only to find something bizarre. On the far right side, an eerie figure came into view from behind the car. What looks to be an apparition lingered for a few brief moments before disappearing, leaving Miriam very confused as to what could have been outside of her home. So was this something paranormal, or just a weird neighbor who apparently knows how to disappear? You decide. Number 5. For the past few years now, TikTok user Josiah Worley has been dealing with something supernatural inside of his home. And throughout these strange occurrences, he's managed to catch proof and document his experiences on his TikTok. And for some unknown reason, this activity only seems to happen after Josiah has had something to drink. Well, recently, after playing video games and having a few drinks, something began to happen.
My fucking chair is moving. It's straight up moving. Maria.
Yeah?
Maria, my chair turned, did a whole 360. Can you not? Like, where are you? You stupid ghost. And I'm only fucking so cheery right now, not terrified because I did drink a bunch. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And I got some more Trulies. Let's go. Don't do that again, bro. Here.
I love how casual he's treating this.
Stop doing that.
As the video begins,
It's like he's treating it like a brother that just likes to mess with him.
we can clearly see Josiah's gaming chair spinning on its own. And these unexplainable things have become a very common occurrence around his home.
So I know at this point this goes without saying, but I should not drink anymore. I went a whole while without drinking. Without drinking alcohol, and like I was like, hey, let me relax, drink some White Claws, get white girl wasted and all that other shit. And it started happening again. And this isn't like, I mean, it's not news or anything.
That's so bizarre though. Why does this only happen after he's drinking alcohol?
I figured it's because I drink.
And recently, just
Sorry, I should rephrase that. Drink. Yeah, drinking is not a real word. Well, drinking, but not drinking. Maybe shit. I don't know.
Josiah decided to use alcohol as a trigger object, and it looks like he got a response.
Do you want a shot? Take it. This is the last one that I have, and it's all yours if you want it. You should have drank the shot, dude. I'm gonna drink it, sucker. You missed. I know a lot of people are asking me to take a shot, but like, or offer it a shot. I just tried. Instead, it'd rather smell good. It's f***ing Hollister, bro.
After offering a ghost a shot, Josiah got his answer as the cologne bottle on the desk began moving. Clearly not being touched by anything or anyone, it's unclear how this bottle moved. But it seems pretty obvious that the ghost he's dealing with is not much of a drinker. And now, time for...
But yet he only shows up after he's, drank some alcohol.
For a bonus video. Out of all the creepy abandoned places to explore, the one that freaks me out just a little bit more than the rest are abandoned mine shafts. Forgotten tunnels filled with darkness with who knows what inside. Videos online of people exploring mines are enough to give me goosebumps and remind me that I'm a certified chicken. But when it comes to YouTube user Danny Donahue, the same can't be said. 9 months ago, Danny uploaded a video to his channel of himself and a friend approaching an abandoned mine. And I'll just let the video explain the rest.
What the f... What the f is that? Should we... Did we go up there? I don't hear it anymore. Should I be doing this? Yeah, I don't see anything. Go. What the f...
While peering into the darkness of the mine, a humanoid creature emerged.
I mean,
while peering into the darkness,
it was a okay jump scare for sure, but come on.
Of the mine, a humanoid creature emerged. With glowing white eyes, this terrifying figure stared back at Danny, sending him running in fear. Now, according to Danny's channel, he's a film director and writer, which leads me to believe that this terrifying video is not exactly real. But regardless, I still would not even step a pinky toe inside of that mine. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. As always...
That's the proper way to stream scary videos. Too many streamers do it with bright lights on. Ruins mood. I agree. That is exactly why I wait until nighttime. Mic is too low, can't hear you. Yeah, let me just because it's like not really that close to me. Is that better? Turn this up a little bit here too. Okay. Right. I don't like to have my microphone up too high because, we run fans when we sleep, and it also helps to kind of silence my voice, deafen my voice so that my family can sleep. But yeah, that's exactly why I wait until nighttime to live stream it, because it's always best to watch these kind of videos in the dark. All right, next up we got top 5 scary videos too creepy to watch full screen. I'm gonna wait here for a second, see if yeah, just let me know if that's better though. Also, I've been sick, so my voice is still a little raspy. Alright. Alright, we're just going to continue on. Sir Spooks, top 5 scary videos too creepy to watch full screen. Let's do it.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. This first video comes to us from a TikTok account by the name of Foul Mitten Outdoors, and follows the account owner as he tells us that he believes that his livestock are being taken away by an incredibly creepy and mysterious creature. So the man goes into the woods to see if he can catch it. While in the woods during the dead of night, this is the chilling sound that they end up hearing.
Sounds like a wolf or something like that. That does, and I don't know what to think of that one.
A second video shows us a bit more of just how creepy this story really is. Take a look at the first 10 seconds of this video and see if you notice anything.
I don't know. I don't hear it anymore.
Oh, yep, the eyes.
Shit, Dill. Right there, bud. Something in there. There's more than one. They're watching us. Hey!
I
They're
see
nowhere
you.
near the traps. Oh, Jesus. Don't shoot, Dylan, until we know what it is.
The account owner decides to stay in place so as to not bring any unwanted attention his way. But despite this, his tactics don't work.
He should bring the flashlight to like a beam setting.
Maybe we just need to step out of here. Jesus Christ. Hurry. Yeah, I think we're gonna get out of here. No, we're not prepared for this yet. We need more people. Get this flashlight on.
To this day, the account owner has not determined what exactly has been stealing his livestock away from him. But judging by these highly creepy videos, it's clear that it's definitely not something friendly. Was this just an ordinary animal, or did Foul Mitten Outdoors manage to capture something that is unexplainable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I don't know. You know, my initial thought was a wolf, but... Hello?
A few days ago, I found this beautiful, forest-filled, lush piece of land.
Good for you.
Almost every single alleged UFO...
Yeah, I was gonna say, at first I was thinking wolf, but... You know, and, I know that wolves are pack hunters and all that, but if it was a wolf, it would not be just kind of standing there while people are just kind of looking at it with a light and all that, because they don't let, if they're alone, they just run away, but if they are in a pack, they will advance. They won't just stand there while people are there with lights and all that.
UFO sighting video out there tries to show us a very clear view of the flying saucer in question, but this freaky video shows a remarkably different kind of UFO. Posted to the popular UFO subreddit by a man named Mojito, we watch footage from a man recording the situation down on the ground in the middle of broad daylight. He pans his camera up and shows us exactly what it is he is so fascinated by up in the sky. Take a look.
We already reacted to this in the last video we watched. Still more watch it.
It's a cloud with lights in it. Moving weird. I've never seen no shit like that.
King Frost knows.
Cloud got sparkly lights in it. I've never seen no shit like that. Moving weird. Now you see them sparkling lights in it. Never seen no shit like this in my life.
One of the clouds up above appears to be moving and continuously changing shape. Of course, this video's authenticity cannot be confirmed, but it's certainly hard to explain something as strange as this one. It has been suggested by some people that this could be some kind of foam originating from water and lifted up into the air. But even skeptics point out that if this was the case, then this foam is highly unusual given its odd appearance and dimensional stability. Others suggest it to be bubbles or industrial pollution, but no one seems to know for certain what it is that this video shows. Could this be some sort of a camouflaged UFO, or is there a more mundane explanation to it? Let me know in the comments.
For those of you who weren't here prior to the clip being shown here, my theory is that it was a bunch of clear balloons with LED lights placed inside them, tied to a drone being driven by them. Of course, that's just a theory.
If you have an intense fear of mannequins, you're likely going to go to bed tonight with all of the covers pulled right up over your head.
A mannequin
This video was posted
awesome.
to TikTok by a user named Diego, who seems to be recording the front of a shop down on the streets below. The shop, by all accounts, looks to be a completely normal place, and just like something you'd pass by on the busy streets, with nothing out of the ordinary.
I don't have a phobia of mannequins, but when I see any kind of mannequin video in a paranormal countdown like this, it's gonna be good.
However, in just a matter of seconds, we're about to find out just how creepy this video truly is. Take a look.
Te lo juro que esa muñeca no estaba mirando hacia acá, mira. ¿Ves que parece como si nos estuviera mirando? Digo, no. Amor, amor, parpadeó. Amor.
I don't know if you guys were able to see that with the low video, with the low shot. So I'm gonna expand it. Watch the eyes.
¿Ves que parece como si nos estuviera mirando? Digo, no. Amor, amor, parpadeó.
Yeah, it freaking winked at him.
Amor, te lo juro que parpadeó.
Out of nowhere, we can see one of the mannequins blinking right on camera, causing Diego to panic and be incredibly freaked out. And if this video is real, then who can honestly blame him? What do you make of this video? Do you think that Diego actually managed to capture genuine footage of a creepy mannequin that ended up blinking right on camera? Is this a prank or a hoax? There is obviously a good chance this could be faked with...
I mean, either way, real or fake, that was a damn good scare.
The use of CGI. It wouldn't be the hardest effect to pull off, but making it look this seamless is undoubtedly a bit of a challenge, and something you'd need to be a bit experienced in order to pull off. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This next video comes to us from this TikTok user who seems to be just simply making a video of himself riding his bicycle on a warm spring day out on the dirt roads, when all of a sudden the video takes a drastically sinister turn. The man continues to ride his bike with no issues when out of nowhere something creepy happens that causes the rider to stop dead in his tracks. A person can be seen standing up on the tree branch mysteriously. Many viewers, including the uploader himself, believe that the figure seen in the footage was a duende, a humanoid figure of folklore comparable to dwarves, gnomes, or leprechauns. In Spanish, duende originated as a contraction of the phrase dueño de casa, or duende casa, effectively master of the house, or perhaps derived from some similar mythical being of the Visigoth or Swabian culture, given its similarity with the tomte of the Swedish language, conceptualized as a mischievous spirit inhabiting a dwelling. While this video may not seem like much to some people, it has actually garnered quite a bit of attention online, with many
I can't tell if it's floating or if it's standing on just a lone branch on the stump.
Many people thinking there's something mysterious about this person. This next video from the uploader sees him trying to explain how hard it would be to climb the tree.
Bueno, por acá, por atrás del árbol, imposible.
What do you make of this video? Did this man actually manage to capture genuine footage of a duende on camera? Be sure to leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments below.
That's creepy, regardless.
In this following video, the man behind the YouTube channel Dark Ghost Paranormal investigates a haunted house. The backstory goes that the man who lived in the house one day found a human-like figure while he was working in the field. He decided to take the figure home, after which all his livestock died out, and after about a few months, the man was found dead in his house. Cause of death was strangulation. Just a couple of minutes into the footage, it's clear that this house is definitely eerie and has seen better days. And before the man recording the investigation can get far, he experiences some truly creepy things right off the bat.
Great start.
He then later makes his way through different areas in the house, which is when these creepy moments happen.
Oh, what the f...
Around the 21-minute mark into the investigation, the man is walking around different areas in the house, surely creeped out of his mind, but continues to press on regardless. That might have been a big mistake, as he is just seconds
That gave me goosebumps, guys. That was...
away from finding out.
And he stays?
What do you guys make of this creepy video? Who was strangling the uploader at the end of the footage? What was up with all the doors closing by themselves? And what was up with the knocking sounds and the mirror scratches? We will likely never know the answers. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content.
Ooh. Dude. I don't know how Nuke's Top 5 can top that one. But this is his top 10 scary ghost videos that'll scar your brain. Oh, it's already there, buddy, but let's see what you got for me. Car.
Come on in. 5 months ago, 19-year-old Dylan Rounds mysteriously disappeared from his farm in Lucin, Utah. Search parties have scoured the area, but Dylan has never been found.
We begin tonight with a local family very concerned about their missing son. He seemingly vanished from his farm.
His parents say he was excited to start farming in northwest Utah, but after he planted his crop, he went missing, and now they suspect foul play.
This land in Lucin, Utah might not look like much, but to 19-year-old Dylan Rounds, it was everything.
I'm convinced that it's foul play. Every vehicle he has, a retractor, everything is accounted for and in place.
If you know anything about Dylan's disappearance, his family is begging you to call police. If you know any...
Carrie Cronk, Fox 13 News, Utah. How do I know that? I'm from Utah.
Anything about Dylan's disappearance, his family is begging you to call police.
Lance Kelly from the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment decided to join the search for Dylan Rounds, investigating the many abandoned mines and caves in the countryside nearby. On this particular exploration, Lance finds an entrance to the collapsed Bald Eagle mine. Now it should be noted that the old collapsed mine is said to be haunted. But nevertheless, Lance heads into the small entrance to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
All right. A lot of cold air coming out of this one. So it's probably pretty deep. Anyone in here?
Did you hear
Yeah, I heard that.
it? As Lance enters the collapsed mine, he asks, "Anyone in here?" To which someone or something seems to reply, "Come on in." Now the sound is a bit difficult to hear as Lance's feet are crunching against the loose gravel on the floor of the mine. But I did my best to isolate and enhance the creepy reply. Listen again carefully.
Anyone in here?
As Lance treks further into the abandoned mine, it soon becomes clear that the passage is too small for anyone to be hiding inside. So just who or what could this voice be? You can follow the continuing search for Dylan Rounds over on the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment. Gotta see it to believe it. TikTok user Chubby Gooby recently moved into her new home in Reno, Nevada, along with her husband and their 2 cats. Not long after moving in, the cats started to behave in a very odd way.
Well, our surveillance camera caught this, and I'm a little bit nerved about everything that happens, and the fact that the camera just stopped at the end of this. I'm not really sure what to do about this. Just watch and let me know what you think at the end. My cat never comes up to me like this unless she wants food, so that might have been what it was, but she was acting particularly weird.
What's wrong? What's wrong, baby girl? Why are you looking at me like that?
Our cat just walked away from me, and I felt like she knew it was coming.
What the f***? What the f*** has happened?
Animals know. They have that sixth sense.
Hello?
As Chubby Gooby is relaxing with a drink and watching TV, her cat approaches her as if alarmed. But then soon the kitty inexplicably just jumps away. Just then, a flower pot falls from the fireplace as if pushed, and even more strangely, the CCTV camera suddenly drops from its mount on the wall. Late another night, Chubby Gooby and her husband are fast asleep in bed, but something in their house is awake.
I'm sorry, I can't stop. I can't help but now not laugh at the name Chubby gooby.
and very
Chubby gooby gooa. Chubby gooby dooby dooby chubby gooa.
active. Something terrifying.
I was fully asleep at this point, and I was trying to wake up.
What are these? What are these smudges appearing on the camera? Is this something's there?
A clothes hamper slides across the floor toward the sleeping couple as a book seems to be yanked from the shelf by an unseen force. The couple awakes confused and in a panic from the sound, but they only realize what happened later, after watching their security video. Even after the events in the house, Chubby's husband is still skeptical. But one night, Chubby hears creepy sounds coming from the basement. After a long discussion, she convinces her reluctant husband to head down to the basement with her to investigate. It did not go well.
I can imagine.
Can't they tell me you're recording this?
Well, you know.
What do I know?
You don't know. What if something happens? We don't have any explanation for it. Like I said last time, I'm gonna record everything. You don't record it, you won't.
Can you explain that?
So I'm tired.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the 50th freaking night in a row. Something's happened.
I think you're exaggerating. Look, it's a basement.
No shit.
Yeah. What's that?
It's a broken frame.
Yeah, that happens.
Jeez!
What the
Okay, we need to go. Go. Go.
Oh, where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Gee, go. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Let's go.
Go. Go upstairs.
Chubby Gooby's skeptical husband is now convinced as random things start to fall and eerily move across the basement floor right in front of his eyes. The terrified couple runs right back upstairs.
Yeah.
So could it be that the couple's new home is haunted? Let me know what you think. The Man in Black. This next creepy video is a bit of a mystery, as it was shared to the internet without a source. So the story goes that the video was filmed by a young tourist in Europe while exploring an abandoned old monastery. And without even knowing, he captures something truly chilling. A figure dressed in what looks like a long black monk's robe appears briefly in the doorway before just disappearing into thin air. The tourist didn't even realize what he had just filmed and only discovered the figure when rewatching his footage later. But with no definitive source, is it real or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
That's hard.
If
when
you
there's no
found a
real
great
source.
ghost video online or recorded unshabbited, Nick Perry from Roseville, California says that he witnessed a dark shadow figure while driving on the allegedly very haunted Dyers Lane Road 2 years ago. Nick is convinced that this dark, sinister thing attached itself to him and even followed him home. He says that since that night, he has experienced terrifying paranormal activity in his home. Now, fearing that his family and friends might think he's lying or maybe just went right off the deep end, Nick says that he never told anyone about the strange incidents in his house. But he claims that the paranormal activity in his home has become more frequent and more intense. So he has decided to record the incidents on his new YouTube channel called The Hooker. No idea why that name. But anyway, late one night, Nick starts to hear something and grabs his camera. What he catches on video is truly bizarre.
So I thought Fawn and David were back. I just got out of the shower. And I heard, well, it sounded like the door opening and closing, but oh my God. Nobody's f***ing here. And my cat is just staring at the f***ing door. I know, messy room, I know. It's my sister's room. Which creeps me out for some reason. See, look at her. Staring over there at the f***ing door.
Nick becomes increasingly more anxious as the unexplained activity soon starts to get more intense.
Don't f***ing scare me, dog. Off, dog. Why every time I'm f***ing alone, dude?
Unnerved by what he's experiencing, Nick's own dog scares him as he catches the window blinds moving on their own. Nick has no idea that things are about to take an even more terrifying turn.
Bring it.
One night, Nick is taking a cute little video of his cat when he captures something downright chilling.
Meow. What? What are you going in there? This is right on.
Oh.
What was that, dude?
Nick hears a bang, and as he exits the bathroom to investigate, a small dark figure can be seen in the bathtub as his camera pans by. But Nick doesn't even notice it until he checks his camera footage later. Nick now becomes determined to try to catch video of the odd shadow figure again, so he sets up more cameras to record around his house while he is away. Late one evening, he returns to find this.
Looked a lot taller than the last one.
phone, so I'm just gonna have to unplug.
Someone or something can be seen walking around the living room, but nobody's home. So just who or what is this? Nick believes that the dark figure he saw years ago on Dyer's Lane followed him home and is still haunting his house. But what do you think is going on here? You can follow Nick's continuing search for answers over on his YouTube channel, The Hooker. The Outback Skinwalker. This next creepy video was posted to Reddit by Australian Reddit user Hasbeen42 with the caption, quote, "My friend recorded a potential skinwalker." So Reddit user Hasbeen42's friends are out in the woods of Australia late one night when they encounter this.
We out here hearing weird noises in the forest. What the what the what the
The friends have no idea what they captured on camera, and Hasbeen42 took it upon himself to post the video to Reddit in search of answers. The friends believe they might have captured a skinwalker, but what do you think this could be? Is it a skinwalker or just some strange Aussie critter?
What the
It could be a koala bear.
The most haunted hotel in Texas.
They are in Australia, so it's possible.
The Meanger Hotel was built in 1859 in San Antonio, Texas. It was constructed on the old battlegrounds of the Texas Battle of the Alamo. Then years later, during the Civil War, the hotel was converted into a hospital for wounded and dying soldiers. With a history like that, it's not surprising that the hotel is considered to be a hotbed for paranormal activity. Over the years, the hotel staff members and guests have had countless strange supernatural encounters. Back in 2009, hotel guest Ricky Garcia had a first-hand experience with one of the hotel spirits when he was recording footage of the beautiful, historic interior. A translucent figure about the size of a child can be seen walking on the other side of the main hotel hall on the second floor. And Ricky isn't the only one who captured a ghost on camera on the Meanger Hotel's second floor walkway. 4 years later, in 2013, hotel guest Felicia Powell captured this photo of the same area on the second floor of the Meanger Hotel. In the photo, a child guest at the hotel dressed in red can be seen walking along, but no one knows who or what is walking behind her. So is it true that the Meanger Hotel is haunted? And just what walks the stair landing on the second floor? Let me know what you think. The Last Stop. Popular Korean YouTuber Dosha from the paranormal YouTube channel Dosha Michael sets out to explore a creepy abandoned bus company located somewhere in South Korea. Now, not much is known about the mysterious bus company or why it was left abandoned, but Dosha believes that the location is haunted by the spirit of an old man that used to live inside one of the only remaining buses on the property. In an attempt to capture the ghost of the old man, the YouTuber sets up a GoPro camera to record the bus while he explores the rest of the enormous site. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
It's already started.
방금 소리 뭐 들었어요? 쿵 엄청 크게 소리.
A loud bang can be heard, startling Dosha as he's setting up his GoPro. Now, a bit freaked out, he eventually leaves to explore the building. But after a few hours, he doesn't really find or experience anything in the abandoned bus depot. So he grabs his static camera and just heads home. But when Dosha looks back at his captured footage of the bus, he's shocked when he realizes what his static GoPro camera recorded. Something can be seen walking past the bus and out of frame. Dosha has no idea who or what this could be. So, he returns the next day and leaves the GoPro in the exact same spot. What his camera captures that night is absolutely chilling.
And it wants out. Shell like mist can be seen. First of all, it was a compression error, but there's no explanation for this.
First, something can be seen moving around inside the bus. Then a little later, a dark mist-like figure can be seen looking out the window on the second floor before moving back out of sight. So could it be that Dosha captured the ghost of the old man who used to live inside the bus? Let me know what you think.
I can believe
You
it.
can watch this entire video and many more spooky ghost investigations with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel, Dosha Michael. Creature or compression? Pakistani Reddit user Phantom881999 says that late one night the strange CCTV footage was captured just outside his dad's workplace. Now the Redditor definitely admits that this could simply be a strange glitch in the compression on the camera. But why does one of these two people look like they are hunched over and walking on four legs? So is this weird compression or a weird creature? Let me know what you think.
I don't know.
A little evil.
What the?
Popular ghost hunter Ehab Kasmia sets out to investigate a completely abandoned neighborhood on a mountain in Jordan. Now, nobody knows exactly why dozens of homes were deserted in an otherwise thriving city, but locals claim that the neighborhood was plagued by a sinister jinn taking the form of a human child. As Ehab goes from home to home, he doesn't really find much and only hears a few strange noises. But that changes as he gets higher and higher up the mountainside. In one of the empty, dilapidated homes, this happens.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Did you see it? Ehab doesn't notice when a small childlike hand moves out of sight right behind a doorway.
I didn't see
Clueless
that.
as to what just happened, Ehab leaves the home and heads to the next house even higher up the mountain. As he explores, something happens that shocks him to his core.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله.
I wonder if I'll point out because there was something else that I saw prior to that child's face appearing in the window.
الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
When Ehab switches to the selfie mode on his phone, he is shocked when he sees the face of a child watching him from outside the window. He races outside, but there's no one there. Now, there is no one around this mountain for miles, and there certainly shouldn't be a child out alone in this dangerous abandoned neighborhood. So Ehab is now starting to believe that the local legends are true. He thinks the mountain might just really be haunted by a malevolent entity that takes the form of a child. But, as always, you decide. Just
Alright, so let me show you what he didn't point out that I think was worth mentioning.
That shocks him to his core.
If you look closely right here, it looks like a head is about to peek over that wall. So I'm thinking, is this where the entity appeared first before he switched the camera to selfie mode?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
You decide. Just pulling your leg. This next video has been circulating the internet, but unfortunately no one seems to know the original source. So, somewhere in Asia, a child is innocently crawling across the floor. Then this happens. The light in the room suddenly flashes off, just as the crawling child's legs seem to be pulled by something that we can't see. Incredibly upset by the occurrence, the crying child charges forward wildly as if to try to escape whatever might be after him. Or is he being pushed? It's kind of hard to tell. But with no source for the video, I guess we'll never know. Thanks so much for watching. Lately, my upload schedule has been completely ridiculous. So, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little...
Ugh. That was creepy. Okay, there we go. Okay, but thank you guys for tuning into this. Ugh. Despite the fact that we didn't react to a chills video this week, damn, we got some good ones. But yeah, I'm getting better. My voice is starting to come back, and I should be able to go back to my regular schedule of doing this on Saturdays. But yeah, I wanted to get a stream out to you guys because it's been a while. Thank you for watching. If you want to watch these videos yourself, there's the links to all the channels I react to in the description below. If you have any suggestions for other channels that I should try reacting to, let me know in the comments, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care, and God bless. Good night. Sweet dreams.